Welcome back, St. Louis Bourbon Society members, and this is part two of our ongoing series of how to successfully post on the SLBS Facebook page. Part two, thoughts. And this brings up maybe a sore spot for me and for others that moderate and go through posts, and I think for a lot of members. What is a thoughts post? Well, there's a whole bunch right there to look at. And thought posts are typically a picture of an unopened bottle. Often it's a picture that someone took in the grocery aisle or liquor store aisle. It's in their hand or in the cart or on the shelf, and it says thoughts? Question mark. Some other posts will show an open bottle, and that's an easy answer for those. Don't ask me. Tell me your thoughts. Easy. So the question is, with a thoughts post, when you see those or when you write those, what do you want? Do you want me to say, good job, good pick? Do you want me to agree with you? Do you want me to give you an honest critique of what I really think about the bottle? Are you asking, is it worth the purchase? Is it high value or low value? All kinds of things are embedded semantically in the word thoughts. It's so open-ended. I would say even that the word thoughts, the problem with that is that it opens up to snark bait. It's all the snarkies come out and go, oh, I'm going to dig on this guy. It's wide open. It's open season on the thoughts guy. Look at this picture here. On the left, you have a post of a bottle of Old Ezra. I'm assuming that's the focus here, with a price below it on the shelf. And it says, thoughts? Now, for this one, I think it's somebody asking, is it worth it? Is it high value? Would you buy this? In which case, I'd respond, yeah, $39.99. My thought is, yeah, I'd buy that. It's a good pour. It's solid at that price. On the other side, though, it's a half-drunk bottle of Barrel, and I think that's batch. Is it batch 28 I'm looking at there? It is batch 28. It's half gone. There's a glass with ice in it. There's a jar of pickles, a bottle of Woodford, and it says, thoughts? I don't know what you want me to do. Do you want me to say, good job? Or, yum, I love barrel bourbon? Or, wow, a pickleback. I love pickles and whiskey. I don't know what you're really after with this picture. It seems to me, if you've gone through half the bottle, I'm guessing you like it. It's barrel bourbon. It's a good batch, and a 28's a good batch. So I think it's more of like an agreement post, like, do you also like this? In which case, instead of saying thoughts, you could just say, great batch. Do you like barrel batch 28? Or something like that. I don't know. Here's a couple more. How'd you categorize these? There's three here. There's a little brief one with no picture about Blade and Bow. There's one with High West, and then there's one with Evan Williams. If you look at those carefully, I think Blade and Bow guy is really saying, do you think Blade and Bow is a good purchase? Okay. How much? And do I think it is a great value? I'll reserve that comment for later. The High West right there. Thoughts. Okay, it's on the shelf. Should I buy it? And on the right, you have somebody who has already made the purchase. Don't ask me. Tell me. What are your thoughts? Bring it home. Pop it open. Tell us how it tastes. Was it worth it? Here's another one. Picked it up. What are your thoughts? I've heard mixed opinions. That's almost like a super snark bait right there. You asked my thoughts, and you admit there's mixed opinions. So you already know thoughts about this. You've heard thoughts that say it's really good, and thoughts that say it's hot garbage, and thoughts somewhere in the middle. And you know this is one of those bottles that gets people kind of revved up. So I think that bottle, that post, is kind of a pot stirrer. You kind of want us to get riled up over this and let the fireworks begin. In which case, I'm just out. This one kind of messes with me a bit. I'll be honest with you. Here's three more. A couple more thoughts posts. Bottle of Remus on the aisle. Is it worth it? Thoughts. We're holding a bottle of Parker's Heritage, 11-year. I don't know. Is it worth it? Is there a price in this one? I have to look carefully. Worth the $. First of all, don't use dollar signs in your post. Is it worth it? I don't know. What are they asking for it? $1,000? No. 150? Heck yeah. I don't know. I don't have enough information. And then you have a local distillery here. This is still 630. Thoughts? Never had it. Again, looks like it's in your house. Open it up. Tell us what you think about it. So here's my thoughts about the thoughts posts. Don't. Unless you want to be more specific. In which case, wonderful. So don't say thoughts. Say, is this worth $40? About to buy it. Great. There you go. Be more specific. Or thoughts. I've heard it's really good. What do you think? Is it a good pour? That's better than thoughts. You also have, if you want us to agree and like high five you, just post that. Say, I love this bourbon. Who else loves Barrel Batch 28? High five. You got it, buddy. I'll high five you on that one. And the last one I put in here, if you really want true critique, how about you have some sources handy? Breaking Bourbon's a great resource. The Whiskey Watch, Michael Veach. You have a lot of sources online. A lot Bash and Drum, ADHD Whiskey. It's Bourbon Night, Bourbon Junkies, on and on. I even do a few things like that with the YouTube channel. Find reviews, find video reviews or written reviews, and do some reading, do some watching. You don't need me to tell you thoughts on it. You can decide what's high value, low value. And I have people I trust that I watch or I read that if I'm going to make especially a big purchase, like I recently got a bottle of Barrel Seagrass 16 year. That's a big purchase for me. And I not only read and watched reviews, I had some friends of mine who bought a bottle and they said it was fantastic. And they offered me a sample or a pour. I didn't access it in time. But based on all the information, I grabbed it. I didn't post it and say thoughts because I really don't care what someone's thoughts are on it. I know who to access, who to ask. And if you're asking us because you don't have that group of people, that's fine. Just be honest about it. We have 10,000 plus members. That's 10,000 plus opinions, a lot of experience, and a lot of people that aren't experienced. And that's great. So, in short, thoughts posts, super, super irritating when it's just the word thoughts and question mark. Let's use our words, be more specific, use our sources. And guys, please, as always, respond with thoughts and comments below. Love to know how you feel about this. Also, on this YouTube channel, I think I got it figured out. You can click the next review right there somewhere on the screen. And then over here, you can actually subscribe to our channel and be locked in for life and get cool content just like this. Anyway, good to see you. Be well. Take care. See you soon.